Hi, everybody. Russ and the West Ham Network. Hope you're all safe and well. Welcome to Hammers Headlines in association with KUMB.com, boys. Check them out. Check them out. Check the forum out. All the good stuff. As we do, as is customary on a Friday, and was it a Sunday? We play on a Sunday usually, but on a Friday, it's the David Moyes press conference we bring you to you in the usual Hammers Headlines slot. And Mr. Moyes had a very short press conference after obviously yesterday's victory, 1-0 away to Anderlecht, and obviously with Fulham on Sunday. Mr. Moyes had a very, very short press conference. I must admit, it was very, very short. Wasn't really much to talk about apart from maybe the only possible, the only sort of main story really is Maxwell Cornet, who apparently is going to be out of the game on Sunday. Asked about Mr. Cornet, he simply said, let's make it full screen. He simply said Maxwell will not be available for the game. He's got a small calf strain. I don't think it was as bad as we first feared, but it'll keep him out for a few days. Elsewhere, a few knocks and nils, but hopefully we'll be okay by the time we get to Sunday's game. And also he was asked about some of the players. So we start about Scamacca. He said, I think he's coming on very well. He's a young Italian striker playing for the first time in the Premier League. And I think he's playing very well. I think his form is getting better, and I think his fitness is something that he knows there's more to come from. I have to say he's doing a good job so far. He's done a bloody good job so far, particularly that fantastic goal yesterday. And go back and watch it, because the phenomenal thing about that goal is he doesn't look at the goal once. He doesn't. He knows exactly where he is. The ball comes in at some pace from Paqueta. He takes a touch and just swivels. And he knows exactly where he's going to put it. He knows where the ball is. He knows where the goal is. He knows exactly where he is in the 18-yard box. It's a phenomenal goal. It's a real instinctive goal, and that's what we want with Scamacca. And hopefully, by the sounds of it, he's going to be our starting forward, our starting striker on Sunday. Asked about Flynn, obviously. Arguably a man of the match performance. He got my man of the match in my rating show at lunchtime today. Check it out. See if you agree. Let me know. He obviously is very complimentary about Flynn afterwards in the BT Sport interview particularly. But he said today, had a few players in the Championship over my years in management. I can think of some really good ones, and they take time to come through sometimes. But a lot went on to become internationals, England internationals. Flynn did well last night, and he'll keep coming through. And that's going to be, I think, the big thing in terms of Sunday selection. The likelihood is Mr. Souček will play, but Flynn is knocking on that door. And he said that yesterday. You know, he's playing very well at the moment, and that's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. Asked about the actual game on Sunday, which might help, and asked about his thoughts about Marco Silva. He said, I think he's doing a really good job. I've always thought he's a good manager. They're doing a lot of good things for them, and Marco Silva is a very good manager. Wasn't much talk about Fulham at all, really, in the actual his actual press conference. As I said, it was a really, really short one, and obviously with the win against Wolves, the win against Anderlecht, and potentially a win against Fulham on Sunday, it could be 3 wins in 8 days. And when asked about that, he said, "There we go." He said, I think it's huge. If we can continue to build that momentum, we want to get on a good run of victories. Clean sheets are a good place to start, and I can sense that we're a little better at the moment. We're beginning to see performances from a lot of the players we've brought in, and we know they can give us that. In the early games of the season, we may have hit the bar or so, and we may not have got things right, but these are signs that things are getting better. And indeed, he was asked a question about sort of in terms of momentum, you know, keeping things going. So I think it's huge if we can continue to build that momentum. We want to get on a run of victories, clean sheet. I've just said that one, pardon. Move on. Hitting the heights, that's it, hitting the heights of last season, maybe, you know, particularly in the season before. So I think we're getting closer to do that. Are we quite there yet? No, but it will be a bit of an improvement to get to that. But we're getting there. This team that we're moulding together at the moment will take a little longer time to get to that position, but we're getting there and building on it. And that's the thing. It's about building. It's about momentum. And that's the view you get from Moyes' press conference. He's I mean, was that it? That was it. There's one more question. But it is about building this momentum. And it does seem, I mean, tonight at 10 o'clock UK time, we've got the Late Late Show with Irish Tommy. And he's going to be talking about, are we hotting up? Are the irons starting to hot up a bit? And we've got a very busy October. So if we do hot up, it's the right time to hot up. And when asked about a busy October, obviously with so many games, he says, I think the Premier League is really unpredictable at the moment. All the teams at the bottom could be in different positions. I think there are some sides in the Premier League who are doing a good job and will be hard to play against. And obviously with so many games, 9 games in October in all competitions, it really is an opportunity for anyone really to put a run together and push themselves up there. And obviously November, considering we're only playing half of November, we've still got 3 or 4 games in November as well. So there's a lot of games, but I think it's 11 games left until the World Cup starts. So, if we can get a fair few of them wins under our belt, it's all good. If we beat Anderlecht next week, is that pretty much guaranteed top spot for the Europa Conference League, which means we wouldn't have to. Then we've got 2 more games, and then the round of 16, I think, is on the 9th of March, the first leg. Second leg is the 16th of March. So that'd be 3 months without into the new year. So we'll see. And that's it. Short and sweet, just like me. Loads of stuff coming up to this weekend with the obviously the Fulham game. We've got Matchday Morning. We've got Holly's show. We've got Stat Attack. We've got Harry's preview. We've got Anton and his dad having a good old chinwag about the Fulham game as well as their views from the Anderlecht game. And don't forget, as I said, tonight, Irish Tommy Late Late Show. Check it out. It's always good fun. And that's it, my friends. So have a lovely rest of your Friday. Hopefully I'll see you for the Late Late Show with Irish Tommy tonight at 10 o'clock in the UK time. And if not, I'll see you Sunday morning for Matchday Morning outside the London Stadium. And until next time, take care, everyone. Stay safe, stay warm, stay positive. Let's keep this positive vibe going. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. Ta-ta for now. Bye-bye.